you know what kept me up last night? Did not get like a wink of sleep.
What?
I was just thinking about like the disease of the millennium.
COVID? It has been tough on all of us, no?
No, I mean minimalism. Because how can something
Minimalism kept you up all night.
see? It gets to me because it is so bland, and it's like one of those London fish and chips that has no salt, and it has nothing going on for it. Yet it has infected every single one of us.
I mean, I can't argue with you because I haven't genuinely seen a color since like 2015. So I'm
Right.
also tired of all the beiges and the whites.
The next time I see like a reel that is asking me to be a clean girl, I'm gonna throw my phone away. I'm so tired of being a clean girl. How about being dirty girl back into the aesthetic? No pun
No, but-
intended.
No, but that's the thing, right? It's become an aesthetic now. It wasn't. It didn't start as a core or an aesthetic before. It started off because back in 2008, people didn't have the means or the money to
Yeah.
overspend and overconsume.
Yeah, which is really interesting because if we go back and look at how this really came to be, of course, it has its roots in like Buddhism and living the Zen life and discarding material life, which is coming from a very pure place. But at the same time, 2008 happened, and the U.S. Recession happened, and everything post that, I think the next 5 years was super crucial in figuring out how the next 10-15 years would be globally, right? So you had someone like a Marie Kondo coming up in like 2011, decluttering a space. You had this very famous book called The Minimalists that took over in philosophy and life, and it was all about living just with what is essential and discarding everything which
Yeah.
isn't, which is a very, very pure philosophy. But I also think that it was coming from that space of being broke, because people did not have jobs,
And that
money.
still makes sense. It's
Yeah.
not a even then it's not an aesthetic that you're going towards, right? It
Hmm.
is a necessity that comes
Yeah.
out of
The times it is.
yeah, the
right?
times that
Yeah.
you're living in.
Yeah.
So that still makes sense, but what it has grown into and how it has come about to um,
It's not really minimalist anymore. Right?
Yeah, it's not
like
really
the idea was to underconsume and live obviously financially within your means, and also just have a very capitalism free kind of life, and it's kind of become
and now it's tied down to capitalism.
Seriously,
Capitalism
it's
is
become
rather gaining so much momentum
from
because
this
of
aesthetic.
minimalism, right? It's
Yeah.
easier for them to mass manufacture.
And
So-
obviously brands will sell you something as a staple, and then you at the end of the day become like essentially the same person. Now there are boxes for you to fit into. Everything is a core, so
Yeah.
you have a core for everything, and you figure out which core you're part of, and you just follow it. It's so simple. And that is what really kept me up last night, because I was just thinking that so many years of human evolution for
Yes.
us to just become so
copies of each other.
simple, like willingly put ourselves in a box.
But is it
Yeah.
really simple? Because I know it started off as simple, but now we just have 100 pages of 100 different products.
Yeah.
So is it then simple, or is it just overcomplicated but in the same color?
That's actually a pretty good point. I feel like everything is curated to minimalism, really, right?
Yeah.
It's a curated aesthetic. So even when you pick out an outfit, or when you buy a new product, let's say skincare, I feel like skincare, at least to me, is like the closest industry that I can relate these things to. And I look at all the sunscreens that I've owned in the last 2 years, and literally I cannot tell one bottle from the other.
Yeah.
Because the
brands have
packagings
become
are
the copy,
literally the
copy-
same.
copies of each other.
Exactly, right? And the same thing happens when I have to like look the brand up, let's say on their social media. There's nothing about a one brand that stands out.
When you're talking about skincare, and these things come to mind, right? The serums that are coming out now.
Right. Yeah.
I can't differentiate one
One
brand
from the other. You really can't. And the day when we were sitting together the other day, we looked at Nayantara's 99 or 9, whatever that is.
No,
Nine, no, that
Deepika. That is Deepika.
Nayantara, Deepika.
Yeah.
I guess.
See, this is my point.
I guess even
all
like-
of them look the same.
Even Meera Kapoor,
Yeah.
Shahid Kapoor's wife.
Yeah.
All of their brands are more or less like the packaging looks the same. Also, they look very. They look like a, like one sasta copy of whatever's happening in the West.
Yeah.
So like a Fenty, a Rare,
Yeah.
a Road, whatever.
Yeah.
It looks like it's just chapified over here into with like an Indian name slapped on it. It looks like at least the design looks like that, and there is no like legitimacy in terms of. I mean, that's a different conversation altogether.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But that's the thing, right? What you said about it being chapified from the West to India, it's the same concept. Even minimalism, until at least I can't think of minimalism being a thing in India until 2017, 2018. Right when like cafe culture started picking up, and
Yeah.
you started seeing these minimalist aesthetic cafes, and
Yeah.
then even fashion started becoming, but at the same time it was packaged as a luxury.
So I think in India, of course, the way the global recession hit the world is very different. One thing that happened, especially in the US, was that people moved cities, they lost their jobs. Many people moved back in with their parents because US has this culture of
Yeah.
moving out when you're 18. And when people moved back in with their families, of course, or they moved to a different city which was cheaper to live, or downgraded on their jobs or their flats, whatever. They moved to smaller spaces essentially, is what my theory suggests. Now this is something interesting to look into, but when they moved into smaller spaces, what then happened was that they had to get rid of all the stuff that they probably had, and they really
Yeah.
had to keep whatever was closer to them. Also,
Which
they
is
had
the
to
core of recession in
Exactly.
this millennium.
Recession core.
Recession core, yeah.
and
Wow. Yeah.
and the other thing was that they also had to they now had to spend their money wisely, which meant
Yeah.
that they would spend for functionality over other things, which brings me to like IKEA and like an IKEA bed as compared to like the early 2000 wood beds and stuff. Like an IKEA metal bed will give you like boxes in it, you can put your extra stuff in it. Plus it's going to last you longer, and
Yeah.
so in the long term it's cheaper than anything else that you have, or any furniture that you have. So those kind of things started happening in the West a lot, and you could see slowly that the Western house started looking a certain way, in which you can't distinguish one from the other. It all inside, even the interiors obviously looked very, very similar. Now, by the time this I think got set into stone, and obviously India will be a few years late in picking trends up. That's just how globally things move. We're not. I mean, today we're very quick to pick up whatever's happening in the West, but back then, with how things were, it wasn't this quick. And
Yeah, and back then digital
Yeah.
age hadn't picked up as much.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I think by the time it came to India, it was a more aspirational thing.
Yeah.
Like, I remember for like a good period, my parents' house had like yellow walls.
Yeah,
And
now
like
you
green
know-
walls.
Yeah, see, my
Yeah.
parents' house still has an orange wall in every room.
Hmm.
And that was
Yeah.
because it was probably constructed like 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now you don't see that. You see white walls, white doors.
Quite. Yeah.
God forbid there's a beige color in there somewhere.
There will
So-
be. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, I remember every single room of my parents' house was different. The room that I was like kind of grew up in, the room I was a teenager in, was grey and salmon pink. It was.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought, right? This was just my dad's brains. He was just like, these two colors will look good together. And we were just like, okay. My parents'
and
room
the
was
thing
like,
is, that's the
Yeah.
point, right? A house is not supposed to. You're not supposed to think about what two colors will go together. What two colors will make me feel like I'm at
exactly,
home.
yeah.
That's what the point of the house
Yeah,
is, right?
and how we came to that was that I wanted the salmon pink and my dad wanted the grey. I said,
I came to an understanding.
I really wanted a black wall because I was in like a goth phase.
Of course. As you should.
And my dad was just like, the best we can do is grey. So then we got grey. We couldn't even. So that was a bargain, and that's how rooms are made.
Yeah.
And now you have this one statement ivory creamish color that is just like used, plastered across everywhere. Because it's easy to, I guess, just
It's easy to
build on, I guess.
reproduce. Sorry, it's easy to what do you say? Pass on from one person to another.
Exactly.
Because
In a rented, especially
Yeah.
like a rented.
and
yeah.
India is going towards a space where people are renting more than buying.
Yeah, of course.
Uh,
No one
real
has the
estate.
money to buy.
Yeah, no one has the money to buy real estate. So
Hmm.
when you're renting things, it's easier to keep something more base modeled,
Yeah.
so that you can just keep moving that from one person to the other.
Exactly. So that's also kind of manufactured in its own sense.
And that is where capitalism begins.
It really does, because from what I have gathered so far with these things, like we were just talking, the idea of this movement was like a counterculture, right? You had early 2000s of like clutter and
Yeah.
personality and like, remember the cartoons we had as kids? Like every single character had like a different personality. Like Winx
Yeah.
Club, all 5 of those. Oh, you didn't? Okay. Any other cartoon? I'm not judging you for it.
I watched Powerpuff Girls.
Okay, fine. They also had their own personality going on.
Yeah, all of them did. All
Every
of them
single
had different
character
characters.
on the show
Yeah.
would have a very different personality, a different,
Yeah.
like what was that, Power Rangers,
Yeah.
all of that stuff, right? And that also reflected a lot in how people were and how kids were growing up. You had like artists and musicians who had diverse music tastes. You knew that if this is one kind of style, there's this one artist who's really good at it, and it wasn't like a complete, we can't distinguish this person from that person situation. But my point being that there was so much of diversity that was happening back then. Minimalism was like, and then the recession, of course, and like the overall confusion and distress of being in society. So it became like a really good counterculture movement when it started, when it came to just stripping things to the basics and the
Yeah.
essentials.
Yeah.
But now it's just another name for, I feel like you said, it's just maximalism but painted page. That is literally what it has become.
Yeah.
And also like, and you see that in like everything. You see that in the kind of simple, predictable movies that we're watching in India today.
There is a
There
formula
is a formula.
for everything.
3 big action sequences, one big superstar, one all that like one lady who comes in and goes.
This is
One
another thing
item
that we were
number.
discussing the other
Yeah.
day, right? Of how even simple things like, especially in India, where we have such a big culture of loud colors and different aesthetics. In Bollywood songs, we used to see so many colors before Bollywood numbers.
Yeah.
And now all you see is everyone painted in beige color, black color, white color, golden color.
Yeah.
And it's almost like you can't identify anything in the entire frame.
Yeah, you can't.
It's
There's
just a
this-
flattened
Yeah,
frame.
I don't know what movie this is from, but there's this reel that has popped up on my feed yesterday, which is I think I know the movie. The movie is going to be called Jewel Thief or something. It has Saif Ali Khan and it has this really nice actor called Jaideep Ahlawat, who, I mean, if I show you his face, I think you recognize him. He's brilliant. So anyway, they're doing this dance number of sorts where they're dancing, and I kid you not, it looks so similar to Tauba Tauba. That entire man in suit, and then the lighting, the little red golden lighting, and
Because
then
there's
just
a
like the
formula.
ladies in the back, and this like suave, sexy man just
Yeah.
dancing. Like,
It's a formula.
it's working.
It's A plus B equals C. A little more complicated formula, but
Yeah, it's like a very baseline situation
yeah.
over there. So it's, I mean,
And it's almost, and like you said, it is also seeping in into music, right? we growing up have been so into uh, different genres of at least
Diverse.
me. Yeah, at least
Same,
me.
same.
I've been I've
Yeah.
like listened to anything from ghazals to
Yeah, the range is big.
punk rock
Of
to
course, yeah.
psychedelic rock, and now you listen to
The
any
same thing.
music on the charts, it's mostly the same.
So, okay, I do like Sabrina Carpenter, but my take is that her songs are more or less.
I can't
This-
differentiate.
I can't differentiate
And
one song
sadly,
from another.
I work in social media, so
You have
I
to
can't complain. But I only know her songs because of reels.
Yeah, they are very real focused.
Yeah.
I also do really like Cigarettes After Sex, but again, I can't differentiate one song from the other.
Yeah, I stopped liking Cigarettes After Sex because I got bored.
Yeah,
Because it's the same
I mean,
song
makes sense.
made
Yeah.
over and over again.
Yeah,
So
I get it. It's an aesthetic, but you know,
no hate to all the fans out there. Please don't come
I
at
know
us.
I am not hating anything. I'm just saying that everything sounds the same.
Yeah. And it's okay if you like that kind of aesthetic. It's fine, but
I personally do not like putting myself into a box.
I feel
And-
that I also feel that we're missing a lot of intricacies because of this.
We're missing a lot of overlaps to what.
Yeah.
Remember, remember back in 2000s when, let's say, like a Gwen Stefani decided to do a song with Akon. It was like, this was The Great Escape or The Sweet Escape or something. Or anything. When you had like a pop star doing a song with like a rock
Yeah.
star,
Yeah.
or like a pop star doing something
Yeah.
with like a rap. It was such a big deal because it was
Yeah.
like two different genres
And you
coming
could see
together.
that diverseness come
And then you
together.
could mix that in the music and it would be so
Yeah.
obvious, right? The pop star would have like a bit of the, you know, poppiness and then the rap would come into the middle and it was great. But I feel like everything is just,
Yeah, now
Like-
two artists
Yeah.
collaborate and you can't differentiate who's who.
yeah. And this might be a stretch, but I do think that culturally also we've become very minimalist. I mean, I was going to say bland, but then I stopped myself. But culturally,
I don't think you should stop.
Yeah.
This
Uh,
is a safe space.
It's my house. Of course, it's a safe space for me.
It's anyway garbage.
Yeah, it's anyway garbage.
Huh.
Anyway, yeah. So culturally, also we've become very bland. And my 3 a.m. thought yesterday was just how, you know, if I ever have a baby, like in the next 5 years, that baby will also have a very minimalist name. Or maybe
Oh, that's a nightmare.
So because everything that I have noticed about babies who have been born since 2020, since the pandemic, is that they have
I know where you're
really
going with this.
minimalist names. I am tired of like all the
Raya, Ria.
yeah, Tia, Ria, Pia, Kia. Like, no, stop it. Give me like
No hate to
Baijanti.
Riyas and Rayas. Sorry.
give me Venkat Lakshmi, like, you know.
Yeah, no, I get it. There's
And that's also so classist, right? Like a name like a. Okay, today if a baby is born and someone and the parents name it Raj Lakshmi, you will be like, what is this like illiterate behavior?
yeah.
But that's just a cultural name.
Yeah.
But our names have become so whitewashed because see, white people anyway had monosyllabic names,
Yeah.
especially white men.
Yeah.
And now for the same thing to be plastered on in India. Now of course we can't have really white names. We whitewashed our Indian names.
Whitewashed our Indian
Yeah.
names, yeah.
Yeah. And now a cultural name is just not as cool anymore. Like I was telling you, right? Like if someone has a baby tomorrow, names it Puneet, or like I don't know, like a
Dhanalakshmi,
Dhananjay.
Dhananjaya. I find those names great.
They're brilliant. They have meaning. They stand for something.
And
Yeah.
it's not just, I mean, yeah, it's just a name, but these are identities of people.
Yeah, you can't like. And
If you
can't
make a
tell-
name so generic, their
Same.
identities will become generic.
Yeah, the number of like Ryan,
Are you
Rian,
gonna listen? Okay, Ayan.
Ayan. I know an Ayan. He's my nephew.
He's a cutie, but still.
yeah. Yeah, but the number
Yeah.
of memes, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's just getting a little out of hand. Like we need to bring back culture, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're going to just be stuck with a copy paste job done bad.
Next thing you know, I'm asking ChatGPT for baby names, and
And
telling-
ChatGPT is learning from this.
But I'm gonna tell ChatGPT to make it very Indian, and then let's see what.
And you will get Raya.
Fun fact: I actually met a 14-year-old called Raya last
Apparently
week.
named before the app, so.
Yeah, she was 14 years old.
Yeah.
But yeah, but now I'm sure there's a Raya, Kaya, Maya, Anaya, Shanaya, Khana Khaya. Like, I don't know.
Everyone's addressing her like,
There's
"Khaliya
a-
khana."
There's actually a really good creator on diverting, but there's a really good creator on Instagram. I'm so bad with names, but he does this. I think he does this really good these reels of baby names and how attendance is going to look like in 2035 or something. And the teacher
What
is
does your
just
external
like,
face look like
and
before?
that teacher is just, and he's pretending to be the teacher, and he's just like calling out all these names one by one.
And
he's
everything
so
is
good.
just
he's
the
so
same.
good at it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, he's not wrong. That's why
He's
they
really
did
not.
it.
He's really funny. If you guys know who I'm talking about, please add him in the comments.
Please, I want to
we
see
want to
this.
drop some hearts. I'm forgetting his name, and sadly, he hasn't come on my feed in a very long time. But yeah,
This actually brings me to a very interesting question, right? We were talking about how, because of the recession during 2008, is when it was a need rather than a want of people to get into this minimalistic,
Declutter,
yeah,
essentially,
declutter
yeah.
and all that. So now that we are sort of headed towards a possible recession, the world is headed towards that. What do you think it'll look like? Because I did see in the last couple of years that we were sort of, as things cycle back, we were sort of headed towards being a little more maximalistic, a little
Yeah.
more personality, character based, a little more intricate in our designs, all of that. But now that we have this sudden recession at hand, where do you think the world will head?
honestly, so minimalism has not obviously completely gone. I feel like maximalism right now is a small counterculture movement
Yeah.
that is around in the lives of
And it always starts as that, right?
in the lives of like people like you and me at least, and
Struggling to keep it alive.
us too, and indie brands, indie brands with no money
Yeah.
and an audience that doesn't buy
Because
from you.
capitalism won't gain from this, right?
It doesn't, because it can't mass manufacture.
Yeah,
things.
it
But-
can't.
But I do think that minimalism is here to stay. I think it's going to be here for a longer time,
Yeah.
because considering that things are, of course, prices are inflating on things everywhere.
Yeah.
You need manufacturing costs have to cut down somewhere to make things affordable.
Exactly, this is
And
how it
and if costs really do inflate, people are not going to buy as much. That is, of course, a very basic
Yeah.
fact about recession, right? And that's going to obviously toggle down a very big economic system. So if a system really has to work that way, then trends that are easy to manufacture have to be constantly pushed.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be around. I think if anything, it's just going to increase. I don't know where it's going to go to after this. Honestly, it's everywhere.
So it's just going to be, I'm just guessing, our years
I
to
can't
come.
even call it recession core anymore. It's like jail core, because that's what it looks like at this point.
No, that's what. It's just going to be us years of just opening urban company instead of Uber.
Because everything looks the same.
Because everything looks the same. Please tell me how many people have done this.
Every single time that I want to book a cab, I open Urban Company. Because Urban Company and Uber, if you're listening to
They
us,
are identical.
your logos look the same.
Just because you put a C next to a U doesn't make you different. Sorry, that's a little
Unnecessary.
unnecessary, but
I don't know who. We don't need someone adding us.
Yeah.
Not yet, at least.
no,
Not
but this is
before.
the thing, right? So
Yeah.
many of these brand logos look alike nowadays.
Yes.
I've opened Book My Show so many times when I want to book like flights or trains because Make My Trip looks the same. And
I end up opening my most common one is opening Google Maps instead of Google Pay, and Google Pay instead of Google Maps. Every single time. Now
just
I put
pay
them on-
50 rupees before you want to go somewhere.
I've literally put things in 2 separate folders, and even then my brain is unable to comprehend maps. And to top it all comes the final boss, Google Drive, which just imagine I'm standing there to scan a QR code and I've opened my drive and all I see are like files and pictures and I'm just like great.
And
Yeah.
these apps also take like 2 seconds to open, right? So those 2 seconds, you're hoping that you opened the right app, and you're just waiting.
Yeah,
And turns out it's not.
it's not. Seriously, LinkedIn and Facebook.
Oh
I'm
god, that's
always-
another one.
Yeah.
That's another one. I do not. So when I want to chill, I want to open Facebook. I don't want to open LinkedIn and find out someone has been.
You open Facebook.
Is it just me? Hey, there are good memes on Facebook.
What?
And by the way, off
Rented
topic, but
property.
yeah,
Yes.
not just rented properties, great for marketplace buys.
Yeah, that's the only
Second-hand
reason
buys is great. Anyway,
Yeah.
so when I'm doing all of that, I don't want to see that someone's
I'm getting their 10th job this year.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
That's a mood killer.
Yeah, honestly, no. But I think, yeah, I think sometimes it's the funniest when you have like two brands that are not related to each other at all
Exactly.
that confuse you. My biggest confusion, and this is not even new, this has been happening to me since I was a kid, was McDonald's and the brand W.
Oh
which-
god.
which
Oh my god.
and there was one point in my life that as a kid where I ate so much McDonald's, I was a little like classically conditioned to it. So I would see McDonald's and like, salivate a little bit and be like, food.
You would go into a woman showroom and
Yeah.
you're like, burger किधर है? Burger. एक coke float होता तो.
एक Happy Meal मिलेगा क्या? Please. So, and to the once I remember that I had opened up like the newspaper and there was this big ad for W and the first bit of that ad horizontally was just like their header.
Mm-hmm.
And for like 30 seconds straight, my brain was like McDonald's. फिर नीचे दिखा तो कुर्ती, सलवार कमीज and all that, and I was like, I'm so disappointed. yeah.
But yeah, I get it. The brands have to start being more unique.
At
In
least,
design.
do something. I think today everything is a very cut, copy, paste. कि ठीक है, we've seen 10 other people try it, so it's going to work. I also think that's like a work culture reflection because we want to like hustle and be fast
Yeah, of
and
course.
just start with things and not take too much time in like this process or this design or not go over too many iterations. We just want to be like,
Because
Yeah.
intricacy takes time.
and
It
also
takes effort.
it takes effort. It also takes risk.
Yeah.
There's a chance. There's a very high chance that an intricate brand design or an intricate like social page that
Yeah.
is not going to work out.
Yeah.
So you really have to. So to be on the safer side, it's very easy to see 10 people in your field who've done the same thing, and then just
Do the same thing.
do the same thing.
Yeah. It's a safe game. It's a.
And you know what? It'll work.
Yeah.
It'll work, and it'll get you money at the end of the day as a brand. But
A very capitalistic mindset.
it's-
That's
I
sort of
wouldn't.
been the.
I mean, I wouldn't call that a capitalistic mindset. I would just say that that's a systematic problem that you have to adhere to if you want to run a business.
Yeah, because at the end
Yeah.
of the day, that's making you money, right?
Exactly.
And if you do risk everything you
Hmm.
have into
Yeah.
designing something that maybe people will accept or not,
Yeah.
you're losing money.
Yeah, because now, like we were speaking, clutter, or any kind of, hoarding or any kind of clutter, even in design, is associated with poor design and being, or just an elitism of sorts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like वो Air India को देखो, people will be like ये तो गरीब हो. Like the prices are the same. And Indigo, Air India, Akasa, whatever have the same pricing on every single flight. But people will still assume Air India is the cheaper flight because its design is more intricate and it has remained to be that.
God, like thoda they've added a little cultural element to it instead of
तो वो गरीबों
White
का ही
guy.
होगा.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that
Even the thing about bed sheets that you were talking about, right?
Yeah.
Small things like that.
yeah,
You see printed bed sheets
and you're
on
like, this
someone's
person
house.
has no like
Yeah, there's
taste.
it's considered cheap.
Yeah, it's considered cheap.
Yeah, even though the work gone into it is way more.
Exactly.
The effort gone into it is way
Exactly,
more.
but it is considered cheap. Also, like I remember, I mean, this is something I think is still kind of there in my parents' house, where you have a lot of mismatched things, right? So your curtains are a different thing, your bed
Yeah.
sheet is a different thing, your pillowcases look different,
Yeah.
and there's things that have come together, but it's not very, not always very
Monochromatic.
aesthetic or
Yeah.
monochromatic looking.
Yeah.
These are just things that are put together, and it feels comfortable, and at least to me it looks comfortable and snug, but it can very easily look crass,
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, aspirational minimalism is where India is at. Like I think for India it is an aesthetic that they have to follow to appear rich, which is why in the beginning I said that if I see one more reel of being a clean girl, I'm gonna lose my shit, because no, I mean I'm tired of sleek bun and like no eye makeup and
You know
just
how
like
much
a-
effort that sleek bun takes?
honestly, as a curly girl
You know, just
there is no sleek bun happening for me unless I've done like one chumpy.
yeah, and that is not minimalist. If you're
Exactly.
even the no makeup look, I'm sure you were coming to that, but even that, there are 100 steps that goes into getting the no
Yeah,
makeup
of
look.
course. And if you have 50 beige bottles, it doesn't mean you're a minimalist. It just means that you're over consuming.
Yeah.
That is just, I think brands also sell things to you that way, right? They'll sell you one candle for 4,000 rupees and be like, oh, this is the smell of the river.
No, they'll sell you a vanilla candle for 4,000 rupees.
Oh, there's this one brand, I again don't remember, that I saw that was, it was selling this expensive ass candle, calling it Gili Matti, the
Oh
smell of
no,
the
man.
rain.
Just go out. Go out.
It just rained.
Literally
Go
just rain.
out,
I'm sure it's still drizzling out there.
take a snap and be like Gili Matti.
Go on. I know this. I've heard.
Seen this.
Petrico or something.
No,
like
this
that.
was in Hindi. It was like a white background and then like black it was written.
Of course.
Yeah, I don't. So yeah, coming back to that question, I really do think minimalism is here to stay. At least as
Yeah, I think I
as an
agree with you.
aesthetic, it's
I
here to
agree
stay.
with
But interestingly, I don't know if this has hit India's creators and our Instagram yet,
It will
but
take some time.
I think in the US TikTok front or in the Western TikTok front, the last 2 months have been have been flooded with a lot of underconsumption as an aesthetic. So you have all these American bloggers and TikTokers who are putting out videos about underconsuming.
Yeah.
So instead of
Because
buying,
possession.
yeah, because instead of buying 10 Stanley cups, I'm gonna buy one and I'm gonna stick to it. And I don't need like one new set of Lululemon every single day. I can just have 2 of them which I can wash. Like wow,
Wow, washing is a
white girl discovers
possibility.
cleanliness. Kapde dhona.
The new clean girl aesthetic.
The actual clean
The
girl.
actual clean girl.
You know who is a clean girl? Nirma. Washing powder Nirma.
Hema Rekha, Jaya or Sushma.
All clean girls. If we're the only ones laughing at our joke, it's not a problem. Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah. Anyway, so
So the garbage, I think, has come to an end today.
the only clean girls that I want in my life.
We will take out the trash for you.
Yes. So with that, we come to. Do we
An
call
end.
it an end to the first episode of
Garbage.
Garbage.
Hot.
Hot garbage coming your way every 2 weeks, every
We'll
part.
try.
Every
We will try really hard.
we have to be consistent, otherwise the algorithm will kill us. Bye.
See you. Peace.
Na 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 na. Garbage head.